last presentation just now for the break. Okay, so now I would like to present to you about the 6 stories that can influence others. Okay. Okay, there are 6 types of stories that can influence others easily. The first is who I am stories, why I am here stories, my vision stories, teaching stories, values in action stories, and I know what you are thinking stories. So I will explain one by one. Okay, first, who I am story. Okay, do you know why is it important for us to tell who I am stories? Okay, because when you want to influence others, it is important to the listener or to the audience to know something about you so that they can trust and they can know that you have the credibility, okay, for your judgment. So it will enable skeptical audience to understand who you are and also to demonstrate who you are. And usually who I am stories are based on our personal stories. But it is okay if you don't have any personal stories to tell. We can also tell any historical stories or maybe other stories that you have been heard before or read. Okay, so it is important for the others to know, because when you tell who I am stories, it actually reveals some part of that is invisible in the daily conversation. Okay, so who I am stories are important. Okay, the second story is why I am here story. For example, okay, this is just an example. My team and I went to Sabah restaurant to ask for sponsorship for LCD for our event. Okay, so if let's say we go there and we tell them that we would like them to sponsor us the LCD. Okay, and then what are the benefits that they will get and etc. But do you think that is it enough for them to know what they get? Okay, in my opinion, it is not enough, because if you want to influence others, it is important for us to also tell them what is our purpose and our intention. Okay, so if let's say Amin said to the owner that okay, the LCD will be a management, a really good story, knowledge sharing. Okay, so as our contribution to the case space and everything, so the owner of Sabah restaurant will be grateful to know that we also have our goals and our purpose. Okay, so okay.
You know, we have a duty that we are the responsibility of a project to take a sponsorship for the LCD of alumni. I think what was the correct alumni. I cannot understand. Alumni. So easy. I went to the Sabah restaurant, and you know Sabah restaurant here? Yeah. Yemen restaurant? Yeah, of course. And you know how many customers does it have always? This very crowded restaurants, too many customers. And I was talking to the owner. Because I want to do something for you, because I'm coming from the Multimedia University, and you know most of Multimedia University is filled up Iranian, Arabs, Malaysian people, and all of us love your food. And I said, okay, so tell me that I want to, you sell more and more. And he told me, look at your back. I was turning and I saw that all the table are full. All of them. I said, more than this? Yeah. And he said, more than this? I said, yes, more than this. He said, how? I said, you can put all this building by the table. All this building, not just only 2 shops. You know, because he tried to increase his shop from one to the other. But I gave him, then I gave him another purpose. He think that he is successful now because he tried to increase his business, but I gave him another purpose, bigger purpose. The human have only, by the economy, you will understand, you will learn that in the economy, human needs, we are not finishing, never ever. We need more and more and more. You think that if I have a Honda Accord, it's okay for me. When you take the Honda Accord, you will see the Mercedes. If I have a Mercedes. If you have to take the Mercedes, if I have a Hummer. This purpose going to be increasing. And by this, you can try to give the others purpose. More and more and more. Try to invent the purpose. Sorry.
Okay, thank you, Ami, for helping me. Okay.